What's up, world? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Shop Talk Live. Just getting everybody in today, getting everybody in the group today. Great show last week. Had a couple people commenting. We didn't get a chance to reach out to them, but we did definitely had a great show. Appreciate y'all tuning in this week as well. As you know, we do this every week, 7:30 Standard Eastern Time. You know what I'm saying? Shop Talk Live. That's all I get in the video. When we do our video talk, that's all they gave me, so you get this little part. But yeah, now welcome to the show. Trying to get everybody here. As you know, as always,
Main Man Talk, y'all know what it is.
we got a shop that's soon to be here.
Oh yeah, down in my new shop, still under construction. Famous Cuts, coming to you real soon. And also, if you any beauticians out there looking for a spot to work at, great environment. That's the company business will be promoted. Like a lot of other shops don't do that, but we will be promoting here, promoting our brand, promoting you. So if you are looking to grow and build, August 1st, let me know.
Even 1 second, y'all, we getting everything together. Somebody was calling in already, so I gotta make sure I get this right.
Yeah, somebody had asked me about that too. Like, well, I wish we could call in. Y'all can call in.
Yeah. Yep, call in 513-376-4656. Yeah. Y'all call anytime, all the time. Because God is good. There you go. Hey, y'all doing out there? Shop Talk Live. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, what's going on today, Tom? What's going on, man?
All kind of stuff going on.
Oh, man. What do we want to start with? Today we want to catch up a little bit. It's on there? Everything go good? Okay. Today we want to catch up, get some stuff going, talk about what's going on in the world, things that's going on in our community, things that's going on outside our community. What you want to start with? I guess one of the biggest things on media right now, what is it, Usher? You want to go straight there? I don't want to mess it up, dude. Coming
It's
to
a
our
tie
city.
between him and R. Kelly.
It's a tie between
OJ. How y'all forget about OJ?
Cause he's positive. Media is fueled by negativity.
Everybody talking about OJ. You ain't
I know.
seen
I said that's positive.
OJ
They
said,
said it's a release party with all them.
well,
They
OJ,
said Bill Cosby.
Poor OJ.
I forgot Bill Cosby gonna do the comedy. They threw
Yeah.
him in there too.
well, OJ said he not black, so okay. I don't know what to say, but I don't know. To me, to wrap my head around this whole thing, I don't know why people are celebrating OJ being released. Me personally, I don't know why you celebrating being released. Cause I don't know how. For number one, you go to jail for stealing your own stuff. I don't know how you go to jail for stealing your own stuff, and then now you about to be paroled out too. I don't even understand it. Like, I would be, if that was me stealing my own stuff, I'm not happy I'm getting let out. I'm mad I got put in. I got my own stuff stole. You can't tell me y'all need to have a release party for this. This was one of those things where you messed up, but I ain't had no proof, so I tried to catch you doing something else. That's what I feel like.
OJ, but at the same time, OJ know he done some boneheaded stuff once he sat down and thought about it.
What you mean by that? Elaborate on that.
Well, pulling up on them guys with them guns to get your stuff back.
But think about what you just said. You pulled up on some guys.
You are OJ Simpson and you pull up on guys with guns and stuff, trying to get your stuff back.
So, in other words, you said some people have the right to get their stuff back certain ways, other people don't. Because if you want O.J. Simpson, and let's just say, let's just say, this
No,
was O.J.
exactly.
Simpson, this is, what was the guy who lost, Brady, who lost his jersey?
No.
What?
No, I thought you were going to say somebody that we didn't know.
Oh, yeah, even with Brady. He pulled up on some guys.
Who pulled up on some
I'm
guys?
saying Brady would have pulled up on some
Brady
guys.
who?
Tom Brady.
He can't do that. He's
What?
just like OJ.
So, because he's a celebrity, he can't, that's what I'm saying. So, are you saying he can't do it because he's OJ, or he can't do it because he's a known celebrity?
It's
Which one is
it's common sense when you have a certain status, you are required or you should go about things in a different way. The rules are different for you.
But shouldn't that be kind of, to me, shouldn't that be more or less, it shouldn't be because of certain status, it just be, you should have people should just operate.
Status?
Like, it shouldn't be about your status, it's just as in a human being,
If
this
you
is how
got-
we do stuff, if something wrong, so you saying if you don't have a
If
status.
you ain't got nothing to lose, ain't nothing wrong with you doing it like that.
See, I think that's the wrong mind state.
Why?
Because if you ain't got nothing, so because I got something to lose, I have to treat people different.
No.
That's basically what I'm saying.
I'm talking how you should act if you got something to lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but should
Yeah,
I think in our society, everybody
if-
should be that way.
If I have kids, I'm gonna do things differently than I would if I don't got kids.
But shouldn't the mind state be you should do the same thing you would do without kids? That's
No.
the whole
No.
thought of don't
No.
do. So
No.
how do you feel? I don't understand it. Y'all, when y'all out there debating, what do y'all think about that? If you do so, basically what Taka's saying. Go ahead, tell them what you saying so they can say I don't want to say what you said. You said
It's basically like saying I'm not finna take the chances I would take with my life with my kids' life.
But shouldn't you have that same mentality about yourself in the beginning?
No.
I'm not gonna do nothing the same way.
No.
Why should my
I got-
kids' life change how I thought your thought
How about-
process should have been the same before you even had kids? How you would have been.
No.
Or
It's
future
certain
responsibilities.
things I'm gonna do if I got kids, and certain things I'm gonna do if I don't.
So that's what I'm
It
saying.
is a difference. Yes, it's a difference.
I don't think y'all let us know out there. Let us know if anybody let us know anything as far as what that is, what y'all think. I think your perception should always be the same throughout life. I think this has to be. So when it comes to OJ going to get his stuff back, to get back what we were talking about, he went in the house with somebody's stuff. That's okay. I'll swing it another way. I'll swing it another way real quick. Same scenario. T.I. when he came to Cincinnati, is that he
Stupid.
came with all them guns and stuff.
Stupid.
Okay, he ain't got nothing to lose, so that's okay.
Well,
Well, he had a family. He got something. I'm saying-
and it cost him.
Okay, pause. Now let's just say somebody who don't got status and their friends get into this whole thing and they do the same thing. You said him going about it that way was more okay.
If you ain't jeopardizing other people's lives or mainly like your kids, no, don't do it.
I think that's the wrong way
It's the
because
right
that
way.
starts putting people in different thought patterns.
No, it don't.
I think everybody, me personally, I think
If
everybody
OJ,
should-
if OJ felt he had to use guns, he should have sent some guys to do it, and he not even be there. He wouldn't even have a case. He didn't go down for murder because they couldn't put him connect him to the scene of the crime.
well,
It seemed like somebody was more smarter doing the murder than they was going to get memorabilia.
hey,
Right.
OJ ain't do OJ ain't. That's because OJ ain't do
OJ
right
didn't go to jail for killing that person.
because he ain't kill nobody.
How you know?
The glove didn't fit. He must have
Exactly.
quit. That's what I heard.
But
I'm just saying.
But the guns, the fingerprints on the gun did match when he went to get his memorabilia. It didn't shoot nothing.
If I was a
It been,
defense,
what, 9 years?
But if I was a defense attorney, I would argue that. I probably honestly would argue that. Hold on, look, Paul, slow down. He been in jail for 9 years for stealing his own stuff.
And got away with murder.
How do you do that? That's why I don't understand how people not getting this. Is them saying
just told
we
you.
gonna get you
There's
for
certain
something
ways,
else.
there's certain ways you go about things.
You've been in jail for 9 years for stealing your own stuff.
He was squeaky clean when he did the murder. He was reckless when he went to get his own stuff back. And that's my point. There's certain ways you go about things.
I still don't get that. How can you go to jail? So what they let him off for? Why they let him off? Oh, he got parole.
He got parole.
So what does that exactly mean for people who don't know? What does that mean? That mean he didn't do the crime, or that just mean
No,
he
that
been
mean,
doing good so far? What does
He
that
already
mean?
was convicted of the crime. Now he just get to get out early.
When you go to jail,
So he actually
go to-
was convicted.
I'm
Go ahead,
finna
go
tell
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
when you go to jail, sometimes you go for flat time, sometimes you go with what they call a tail, like they say you got 3 to 15. So you can do from 3 years to 15 years. But you go to the parole board probably like every 2 years, every 4 years to go see if you're eligible to get out. So he was eligible because they gave him more than 9 years
For stealing his own stuff.
for stealing his own stuff.
And now he got parole, but technically they
No,
still
for going to rob somebody.
So he didn't get technically he didn't get parole for stealing his own stuff. He got
He
in
got
trouble
parole.
for
You ain't
the guns. I'm asking.
Parole ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, I'm saying. So what was his charges? Does anybody know that? What was his actual charges? Was his charges
Yeah.
robbery or was his chargery on robbery?
Regardless, what's your point?
Point I'm making is I want to know what he went to jail for. I'm just curious what the
right.
whole mindset behind him going to jail for 9 years.
It might have been robbery.
That's what I mean. It was more than so. With maybe my statement from the beginning, I don't understand how he went to jail for stealing his own stuff. It wasn't. They put it more of a like an armed robbery type thing.
He
But
did.
That's what I mean. That's what it was.
If you went and would point guns at somebody, demanding something, taking something, that's robbery.
But okay, I'm just curious. We don't get out this as OJ kind of confusing the rest of the world.
Or it could matter of fact, it might have been kidnapping because if you hold somebody against your will, that's kidnapping.
Basically, they throwing a book at him. They're gonna find everything you did. Cause I'm just saying, if I'm sitting in my car, somebody pull up on me, tell me get out my car, and I ain't got the time to grab a gun that's on me. I'm just like, let me just get out the car. Boom, boom, boom. I got my kids with me. They want to steal my car. Me, and my kids got the car. They pull off my car. I fan them down. I'm blocking my car. I pull a gun out on them. Say, "Give me my car back." I'm going to jail
If you
for
get
pulling
caught-
out a gun on
if you-
them,
if
and
you-
I'm taking my car.
If you get caught holding them against their will with that gun, that's a charge.
So I'm curious. Okay, let's slide past all. Okay, OJ held somebody, killed. Oh man, not killed him. He never did that.
Held him
Must
against
have
their
quit. Held him against their will. What are the charges against the people who actually stole his stuff? I'm curious about
But
that.
they ain't get charged with nothing. Because they argued they didn't sell it. I mean, steal it. They say I don't know what they said. They bought it, or that somebody auctioned it off to him, and I think that's what it was. Somebody took it, gave it to him, or auctioned it off to him, and he found out where it was at, so he wanted to get his stuff.
Why he couldn't just knock on the door and say, "Can you borrow a cup of sugar or something, and can I get my stuff back?" Why you couldn't just do it?
I just told you certain ways you go about things.
Well, you said certain way you go about things when you got a certain status.
Yeah,
I think it's certain that's ways you go about things. Period. I think that's actually. I don't know, but OJ confused every community right now, and I think me less. And if anything, this whole thing was just he got away with something. Somebody he had to get some kind of punishment because that's just what that was.
Yeah.
So let's slide to the next big major topic on everybody's thing. What's another big major topic everybody talking about? Usher, my dude Usher, R. Kelly.
Say Usher got a lawsuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna start with R. Kelly first. I'm gonna start with R. Kelly because Usher's like the biggest thing. I mean, the newest thing. So I'm gonna go.
Okay,
yeah.
same thing. Here we
Okay.
go again. Same.
What?
Almost same charge.
Okay, hold on. Let's go. I want to start with R. Kelly real quick, man.
No, go ahead.
Okay, what you mean? What's the same charge?
They said that he was holding the girl against her will, like a hostage.
They said she didn't know, but the girl said no, she
I'm
not.
just saying what they said.
Yeah, but
And then
it's
she changed it.
yeah, well, they said they was holding her against her will.
Yeah.
She ain't say they was. So that's like me hold somebody over my house
I heard
and
what
you
your
call.
daddy said.
Yeah, that's her parents. So that's like somebody called my house and say your girlfriend over my house and he won't let her leave. And he called police and say my girl he won't let her leave. Then she called, no, I'm okay. How can you hold a charge on me?
So he didn't get in trouble, did he?
No, he ain't getting in trouble.
Exactly.
But see, people gotta understand what the media do. Bill Cosby didn't ever get charged with nothing, but apparently Bill Cosby done. It's over with. But with that being said, when you go back to R. Kelly, there's a couple things that to me kind of throw me off how they just throw R. Kelly on the bus. I'm not saying he right or wrong. Don't know all of every little piece of the how do I say this? I don't know everything about this case, but to me, I can't necessarily say wrong from what I heard so far. Because if that's the case, they saying basically he got a house, he got a whole bunch of young girls, all are adults.
And you got a response.
Look, when you have a status, fame or wealth, everyone, this is from Felipe,
Yeah.
fame or wealth, everyone is always looking to blow your actions out of proportion. Same thing with R. Kelly, a girl comes to visit a week and all of a sudden she's kidnapped. Right, that's what I'm saying, appreciate that. Listen to what I'm saying, for me, that's what I'm saying. So, with that being said, if I got a house, I'm a millionaire. I ain't got no girl, I'm alone, I like young girls, 18 and older. I like young girls, they're in my house, be chilling. Now I tell them like I'm buying everything I want, but y'all gonna be my girlfriends. Y'all ain't going nowhere, y'all like my girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay y'all bills, y'all do whatever, y'all be the superstar, and they may be naive, but I ain't holding them against their will. True. Now, I don't see an issue with that. Don't see an issue with that. They wanna live with them, they wanna be a part of that lifestyle,
Let them
let them do it. They grown. Now, if they were to call say, I wanna leave and he won't let me leave, now I got an issue.
But it's a lot of less fortunate, come from broken home, young girls would love to live with R. Kelly for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guaranteeing it's not no he kidnapping. But they just want to make it like it was a kidnapping, trying to say he got them part of a cult because they all there. No.
Okay.
I can name probably about 20 girls I know will go sit over at R. Kelly house for the next 2 months.
Oh, let me ask you a question. So what about this Hugh Hefner guy?
What do you do?
Somebody else brought him
Hugh
up.
Hefner has a cult of undermining women who most people think are bimbos, who live in his house. He have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 girlfriends at a time who live with him. He pay all their bills, they don't leave. Where's the comparison with him?
Maybe he got them filling out an application process.
So R. Kelly should have had him fill out an application.
Paperwork.
What's the difference between them two things?
It's the same.
If R. Kelly named himself the next Hugh Hefner and was the black Hugh Hefner and was auditioning girls, and they gotta be a young age between 18 and 19 to live there. If they live there, what's the problem?
And they ain't got a problem with PP.
What's the problem? Oh, but there's a difference between him. The girls that are at Hugh Hefner house, do porno videos. R. Kelly girls, well, maybe they do some videos, but you can't, pee-pee videos, whatever. In Chicago, it's legal to pee on people. He ain't worried about that in Chicago. But, I don't know that, don't take that lots of people here to be like, well, it's legal to pee in Chicago?
Philip said R. Kelly is allegedly illiterate and has a learning disability, but he's run all this intelligent game on these women.
With that, if this, I don't know. Me personally, when it comes to R. Kelly's situation, I don't see nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who use the whole thing, well, he's taking young girls who are young, naive, who don't know a lot, he's taking them, okay, cool. So if you as a father called and said, R. Kelly got your daughter, whose fault do you put that on really? Did you put that on the fact that you as a father wasn't giving your daughter the knowledge to not be a part of this? Where are you taking your responsibility? Like, hey, my daughter is a part of this. Where are you taking your responsibility to this?
I don't know, but I know Amanda Huff Johnson said R. Kelly would never be Hugh Hefner.
Why not? R. Kelly could have been as many girls as he done probably.
The pipe.
Yeah, as many things he done. The only thing is he ain't put them on video. Oops, never mind. He is put on video, just put them on the wrong video. He ain't selling the video. That's why I say when it comes to R. Kelly, I can't necessarily say he's doing something wrong. If I wasn't married and I was in his position and he was like freaky deaky dude how he is, and I just wanted some chicks to come live with me, and I told them y'all can live as much as y'all want, stay do what y'all want, but I need y'all to be my girlfriend. Y'all can't really just leave. Well, hold on, y'all can leave. Y'all just chilling. Do you see an issue with it? I don't know.
I don't see no issue with it. If them girls want to be there, anyone, it's okay. So if anything else, if somebody got a problem with it, a parent should have a problem with themselves, especially, they don't want to raise these.
That's what I mean. So the parents should be like, okay, so where was you when your daughter was already communicating with her? Because apparently,
not even that. What's going on in your child's head to make her want to go stay there with R. Kelly, what type of guy, whatever, hearing about what type of guy he is.
And I can't say it's a cult, but like I said, R. Kelly supposed to be trying to say he might sue the parents for
Ain't
saying
that
this
the
stuff.
truth?
What?
Yeah, I like that too.
Trinae Bryan put, it's all propaganda. Our own president is a pedophile.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how, in his case, went
It went away. Yeah, that's true.
in January. Yeah. Go up to grab back coochie and all that other stuff.
Yeah, where'd that go? Where did all that go? It went out the window and it just did what it did. People have to understand they target who they want. And this R. Kelly thing is probably going to blow out of proportion. What?
Amanda Huff Johnson put because Hugh Hefner supplies entertainment for the upper class.
So is that like saying
no? R. Kelly going to provide entertainment for the lower class.
Well, with his videos, they hit the street. 1 through 13 and 14 through 27, the series when they come out. But that's the truth.
The people going nuts. Felipe put even the original incident with him pissing on a girl. It was cool until he fell out with Sparkle. People know he's not that bright and sick young women on him to try to get a payday out of him.
With R. Kelly, with him peeing on the girl, I know that's an old case. With him peeing on the girl, I still don't know. Was she 18? Do anybody know was she 18? The girl he peed on? She was
like 14.
Okay, so now that's a problem.
I mean, yeah, the only
if she was 18 and they like peeing on each other, who am I to complain about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the issue had to be that she was.
Yeah, it was her age.
It can't be the peeing because there are people that have these kinky fetishes that like.
They want to be peed on. Maybe R. Kelly got kinky fetish. She just kept 18. But think about what y'all doing to my man R. Kelly. If I was the defense attorney, first y'all want to get mad because he messed with a young girl. Now he getting the older younger girls at 18, legally adults, and now he want them to say what's house. Now y'all mad. What y'all want from him? What do y'all really want from R. Kelly? I don't know what they want from him. What do they want? They want him to be with a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old lady. And then, okay, so what would be a problem then? R. Kelly had a house full of 30, 40-year-old, 4, 5, 6, 30, 40-year-old women in his house. What would be the issue then?
Well, the issue is people themselves, because when you go back to that Luke concert that they had down at Annie's, everybody had a problem with that. But the whole thing about it, y'all had a problem that turned y'all face up because y'all seen women dancing and having oral sex on each other. I guess on TV, because a lot of y'all seen it on the video, though y'all wasn't there, the ones that had to feel a certain way about it. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that's probably sitting at home watching a porno now with women licking on women.
Probably watching Shop Talk Live and a porno on the regular TV.
So my thing is it it's a problem because they wasn't y'all typical eye candy that y'all would like to see do that to each other.
I
in
think
other
it was
words-
because they didn't take a shower before.
No.
Nobody knows who
Because
take a shower.
hold on, it ain't got nothing to do with a shower because we talking to people that seen it on social media.
Right, I
It's
seen
not-
it on social media.
Right, so you don't know if they was dirty or not.
Yes, you do.
How?
They had them clothes on all day.
You can't take a man from
You're
between.
not listening. Hold on, but so
they took a shower, put them clothes back on?
So what? Change
Hold
panties.
on, I'm not saying you, but
Change
since you brought
panties.
it up, how do you know the people doing them pornos ain't took showers?
Right, but your perception is that they did.
But
So you
why,
got-
hold on, but why is your perception that they did and your perception different that they did?
Because
Hold
they
on,
were
hold on,
professionals.
hold on, but you ain't seen them all day. You don't know if they professional or not. You don't know what kind of work they do. You don't know who they are.
You
You don't
don't.
know if they came with Luke or not.
You don't know.
You only going with what
They
you
came.
see.
You also don't know that they went outside, took them pictures like, girl, I'm gonna wear this, I look good.
They was
go
in
back in the house
They
and take
ain't
it
came with
off.
no damn Luke.
They don't even
I
know.
don't know, but you don't know.
But to go back to what I think
I
the
mean,
original
people
thing was,
just be honest. Just what you saw wasn't your taste of choice.
that's
I
what,
think
like,
that's
that's
what.
what your I like. If Beyonce and say Rihanna was on stage licking each other, would people get the same oohs, ahs?
Man,
Mad, or would it be more
A lot of them talking about, they sick. A lot of them be talking about, I wish I was a part of that. That's what they be
because
saying.
of who the females
It's
were?
because even who they were, it was the perception of how they look. Because they
That's only how they look.
because they go watch strippers all the time. They don't know
True.
what these strippers done all day.
Yeah.
And a lot of them probably actually haven't took a bath.
Probably I'm just going to the bathroom, wipe
But,
out.
but you don't hear people get on.
I ain't talking about
like,
that.
they look like they ain't.
They
took a
ain't. They
bath.
feel like that's their profession.
But regardless of the profession, don't mean you took a bath or not.
Right, but what I'm saying is the reason a lot of people
But the
felt
profession-
the way they felt was because social media put it out there like these girls have been outside all day and went
gotcha.
terrors,
Gotcha.
and that they, just brought
Okay.
their butts there.
But,
and
wait, hold on.
That's how they make it seem.
But before that, somebody was already talking some yuck before they told.
yeah.
Hold on. So
Before
let me
that
Because
whole
visually they weren't
description.
attracted to
So,
who they was looking at
That's
on
all,
screen.
to me. That's all it was.
So
Yeah.
with that being said, y'all telling me y'all have never had sex, and I'm talking to the outside world, shop talk world. People have never had sex with somebody who went to work, came home, and just had sex.
No,
You had to get home, go home, take a shower, and
You
then have
know who
sex.
you having sex with, though.
So which one is it? Is it because they didn't take a
know each
bath?
other.
Dirty is
Supposedly.
dirty. Dirty is
I mean, is it?
I love my husband, dirty draws.
So that's
so
So he can come fresh off a hoop game.
he sure can.
Ain't
Come
worked
on.
on
That's
the
my
ball.
husband. I know what's clean though.
but so
He been hooping and working
But I know
all
what's
day.
clean.
How's it clean if he been hooping?
No, I said I know what's clean. He can breath to burn me.
We ain't talking about.
So you're
we talking about perception.
so everything
we
you
ain't
said is perception.
we ain't got to usher yet. We ain't talking about
Yeah,
that.
everything you just said is perception.
Right.
You perceived she was dirty. You perceived she had a
And there's
disease.
always an
You
exception.
perceived all this stuff.
People
but we
pick
don't
and
know
choose
none of
what
that
they want to
stuff.
accept. What they want to accept.
So really, the whole thing was to accept either you like it or you don't.
Right.
Because like you said, all these pornos people watching when people doing twerk videos, you don't even know if that girl bleeding on her period. You watching her twerk and stuff, but all you see is her thing. You don't know if she stank. She could be stinking back there. And you just watch like, oh look at that, bop bop bop. But it stank the whole time.
And you got people doing porno and doing what they do, taking squirt to the face, like. But that ain't nasty. That ain't dirty. Like.
Technically, squirt to the face.
People are going to
But I'm
justify.
just saying. But people say that that's urine.
People are going to justify what they like
Right.
as right.
Exactly.
So yeah, well, you know you can put urine in your hair to make your hair grow. Just so I know. Just so I know. So R. Kelly was probably giving her.
At the end of the day.
Anyway.
Don't
No,
be
she was 14. Never mind. Cut that out.
At the end of the day, don't be the pot calling the kettle black.
I like all the pots.
I agree with that.
I like light pots, dark pots, rich pots, all pots. Yeah, y'all, that's Jay-Z 444 back in.
You like all the thoughts.
I like no thoughts. I'm married. Love my wife. Love ya. Who did that? Who was that guy in that commercial who did that? The dude who danced. What's his name? Y'all know the dude who eat the sandwich, who throw the thing on the ground. And then who did that commercial?
Oh, Inky,
Inky,
Show.
yeah. When he did that commercial, honey, the floor is ready. He said, love ya. That, y'all. Anyway, so
I don't
to
know what
get-
show you can watch.
Right.
Right.
commercial. Y'all know Icky Woods out there. Stop playing. Y'all know y'all seen that commercial. So let's go to the next thing. The next big thing, what you talking about while we get into diseases and stuff. We're gonna talk about my main man Usher. Oh, they let it burn. They messing my dude up. He confessing everything. First off, Usher ain't said nothing that I know of. So all this stuff, once again, ain't nothing but killing dude. Until something come out where he, to me, we're talking about Usher, this whole big accusation of Usher getting somebody herpes and paid her $1 million to shut up, and then she done talked anyway. So that's where we at right now. Back
Was
in
it for her to
2007.
shut up, or was it because he gave it to her?
I think it was to shut up. I'm not giving you no $1 million.
Because if you do that, they have to sign a non.
That's where I'm going with all this. If this is all true, and I'm not saying Usher ain't do nothing, but if this is all true, and I'm smart enough to have all these lawyers, have all this money, and I know I gave this girl disease, or we done came to the agreement that I gave this girl disease, and I'm going to give you $1 million. You think I'm not going to have a waiver that say if I give you this $1 million, you're not going to be able to talk about this?
Right.
Like, that don't make... And now the same girl is all of a sudden suing him for $10 million.
The same girl?
I believe it's the
Not
same
a
girl.
That's a different girl.
Why do they always do this? I would be so... Every time one person do something, 5 other people come out.
Because they want some money too.
I should probably even slept with this girl. Don't even know this girl. They won't tell me. I'm about to call some girl down the middle and say, look, call CNN and say Usher burned you back in 2007 and say you saw him for 2007 to whatever you want to call all $1 million.
She sued for $10 million. She didn't even.
I'm not saying defend. I'm just saying I want to see Usher's statement saying
She don't
burned this
even
girl.
have herpes though. The second woman, it doesn't say she had it, since she was exposed. So she don't necessarily have it.
What do you mean,
She
10 million
feel like
plus?
he should pay her because there's a possibility that down the line she could possibly have it. Because you know herpes can be dormant. So if 10 years from now and she has a flare up, she want to be able to say, "Oh, Usher gave me this. It just wasn't around."
So let me get. What is this $10 million for? What is this $10
because he
million for?
exposed her.
But
to
what
the
I'm
virus.
saying is, if I expose you to and you're suing me for $10 million, shouldn't that be for like repercussions or something? I don't think you can sue somebody because of like in case. That's like when they say insurance. I'm gonna sue you because in case shit happens.
Is this a money in advance lawsuit?
That's what I'm saying.
Man, that's what it sounds like.
Because you want $10 million in case you get it.
Right, just because he had sex with you without disclosing that he had
You
herpes,
don't have it.
though you don't have it right now, you feel like he should have let you know that he had herpes.
So with
But you
that
can't
being
even say
said,
right now because you don't have
so
it.
with this
Right.
being said,
But like I said,
this
it's
is
dormant.
they
So
can't, if
Right.
they let this lawsuit go through, that's gonna kill the whole suit. They're not gonna let that go through because with that being said, every woman,
And he coming to concerts.
yeah,
it messed up my whole
Don't have
weekend.
everybody looking up at the stage.
Right.
I'm gonna be still out there on some pop. Let it burn.
He gonna
Let
make
it
a word
burn.
gesture, and I'm gonna say, "See, he
The
burning."
Bobby Pitbull.
Look, and guess what? And Usher still gonna get girls to leave, but that's the crazy part. But what I want to say, if they let
Yeah,
this,
so they're gonna try to get a payout.
but
And
I'm
gonna be
that's,
like, "You ain't
but
gotta
that's
use
what
no
I'm
power."
saying. If they let Usher, if they let this go through, and this goes, and if this goes into court, I don't know if there's like some Russell versus United States or something already. I'm not up to date on my law, but if they let this go through with Usher, and they're saying back in 2007 is when he obtained and when he got herpes. Any girl he had sex with from 2007 to currently now, they can then sue under the same circumstances as this girl that's suing for $10 million because she might have something. That is going to open up so many gates. So if you find out that you had sex with somebody 10 years ago and they knew they had herpes, you can sue them and say the same thing. Go ahead.
Shout out the address for Kelly.
Kelly,
3401 Glenmore Avenue. So we're swinging style.
yeah, so that's where we are right now. But yeah, that opens up a whole bag of, and I don't think they'll let that go. Because anytime anything happens, you're going to be able to go back and say, I just don't see that happen. And like I said, Usher ain't officially saying nothing. R. Kelly said these girls staying in his house, but he ain't holding them against his will. You want to talk to the people? Talk to the people. But as far as that, nah, I just don't see that happen. I think when it comes to Usher, okay, let's play devil's advocate. I don't even know if that's devil's advocate, but let's just say Usher did burn the girl, and he paid her $1 million. What does that mean? Dude, what does that mean?
She got burnt for $1 million.
I think it's just his career, but I think it's his career.
What does it do to his career?
I think that's what is more focused on his career.
Well,
Because how many people you done seen at Good Sam? I'm just saying on a night. How many people how many people have diseases and you still live with them day to day?
But the thing
That's what I'm
is,
saying.
I don't know. It's hard to say. And then a lot of times for me, I still goes back to is they trying to just put another bad image on another black man before he.
Because Usher, I don't think Usher really has
He
any
hasn't
bad.
had anything.
Usher has had any
This
scare-
is his biggest.
scandal ever.
Scandal
as far as
ever.
a
And
scandal.
it's like always, we always have somebody always
Right.
ends up.
And the
with it.
problem with this one is it's just like with Bill Cosby. If this drags on for I say a year, 2 years
No,
at tops,
but let me-
Usher is gonna be
let
done,
me
and they don't
say
have
this.
to do, and they can not even get no money.
It's a few things with it, like with all our celebrities. For one, to me, it's amazing how us as a people, we even jump in on tearing our people down when it pops out. Regardless of people saying, but that's their fault, they shouldn't have did it, this, that, and the third. But at the same time, we still sit around and tear them down even more, which is still a lot of our prominent, celebrities, whatever you want to call it. Then at the same time, like, why is it we didn't add Charlie Sheen in on the mockery list? Because he has AIDS and has affected these women with AIDS, and it's a known fact, but they still don't promote it and make it a big deal. They still have the show on TV and don't talk about that because anybody else they will say that's attempted murder. But he hasn't got hit with this charge.
Right.
So it's like it's just so much like what's really going on? Like,
So Charlie Sheen actually gave women AIDS,
Yeah.
yeah.
but he nothing but no. But he has got backlash and stuff. But his show's still on.
So they never pulled his show.
Yeah.
I mean, from so, huh?
They never pulled his show. They pulled all the Cosby shows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And nothing never happened.
Right. But and like anybody else, they say that that's attempted murder.
Still,
Yep.
nigga.
Yeah.
Jay-Z
AIDS
get
is
444.
basically a
Yeah,
So
that's
death
what they say.
That make you think. So when Usher come here to Cincinnati, Usher, I know you watching this. I'ma support you, brother, cause you ain't did nothing yet. I'ma hold you up, brother. But I don't know. He did it. I don't know what to say. But I still can't see me having all this. I know Usher got at least maybe $100 million. You got all this money. I know he got lawyers. Respectively, your lawyers is gonna tell you, your accountant is gonna tell you about to pay this girl hush money. Make her sign something. That's what I want to say. Now, and if anything, I want where the check at. Where's the money for us? Show me a check stub. Show me $1 million check
But
stub.
I will say this: if you pay them hush money, either you stupid or you did it.
But even if he did, say he did give her herpes, and he wanted to make it right, she was whatever, he did it, that's fine, whatever. But at the same time, I'm saying I don't see why he would do that and not make her sign something.
I'm pretty sure he did. Because if it's hush money, that's the whole point.
Then why is she coming out saying something now?
No, this is another girl.
No, the first girl saw her pause.
It
Y'all
might
know.
not be her.
The
It's
first
just
girl-
reported. They don't know how it got out. It don't necessarily mean it was
Right.
her.
And they
Yeah,
saying this
yeah.
is another female. This ain't the same one.
So basically saying like,
But first of
I don't even know how the first female.
What they
got
said,
out.
there was a story, rumor, truth, whatever you want to call it.
It
There
is,
was a
but now it
theory.
is another story.
That was a theory of a payoff with him. In
Right.
fact.
So, I'm saying we don't know who leaked that.
Right, but now they're saying there's
It's
another
another
girl
one.
that he done so-called dealt with.
Right.
And now she's suing.
So basically they pulled a Bill Cosby. They literally just pulled a Bill Cosby on him. So you're telling me it was an alleged story of somebody he may have paid off that never happened.
It says
We don't know if
Usher
that
paid
happened or
$1.1 million to woman he allegedly infected with herpes. Court documents say.
So he paid her 1.1.
The first woman. It happened. He did it in
2007.
2012.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, to settle a lawsuit that she had claimed he gave her herpes. So he paid the settlement. Now, whether he did it just to get rid of it, I'm not paying if I ain't guilty.
Hold on. Can a celebrity sue the chick that gave to him?
Right.
I was thinking that too. Like, well, who gave it to him?
That's a good question out there on Facebook. Would you pay somebody hush money when you do something if you know if it damaged your career enough? Would you do that?
They say the Yes singer reportedly contracted herpes between 2009 and 2010, around the time he began filing for divorce from his first wife, Tamika Foster.
Maybe
We
they have
don't know
something
who
to do
leaked
with
Oh,
that.
and
That's what I'm saying.
what's that, Deanna Coleman?
Yes.
They pulled the Cosby Show, but let Seventh Heaven stay on the air, and the father of the show got accused of the same thing.
Yeah, I remember that
That's
joke.
true.
Yeah, he got a.
That's true.
Why is it that nobody's adding this up? I'm just saying, why ain't nobody adding this up? Like, all this stuff is going to get.
Oh, he paid for her medical bills as well, $2,754.40.
I still think
Usher
it's
did.
alleged.
Who is this accountant on Facebook on our page? Who the accountant right now? Like, girl, they put this and that.
It's probably alleged because she probably don't have a paperwork or a check that says it
And just for the
But
what you
knowing
just read.
somebody brought her some money for her situation.
Right.
Because I also say claim and alleged, and just because I paid something don't mean they did. Because I know I've heard a lot of stories of people paying people off because they don't want to deal with stuff.
No, but that's what I call stupid.
I don't call it stupid.
Because it is because you admitting guilt.
Yeah.
I think.
Whether you did it or not, you admitting guilt. Why would you pay for something you didn't do?
Why
Just
would
to
you
keep
pay-
people quiet? Nah.
Right.
Because I didn't do it.
So would you do that for your freedom?
Do what?
Would you do a what is it called when you
Take some time for something I didn't do?
No, what is it called? Plead guilty for a lesser charge. Like when they plead guilty.
If I did it,
If you didn't do it,
no.
you
If
gonna
I
keep
did-
fighting it.
If I didn't do it, I ain't going down for nothing.
That's what I'm saying. You will keep spending money, spending the time.
Man, you ain't hear what I said.
I heard what you said.
Nah,
I'm saying.
you asked me the same question
Yeah,
again.
yeah. So okay.
No.
I don't know. I think some people would rather just get rid of it.
No, it's a lot-
And- no, hold on, Paul.
Well, no,
It
it's true.
goes back to what you said in the beginning. Certain people with certain statuses do stuff. They got to do something different.
No,
When you got something to lose, you do stuff different. When you got something to lose, you got your
It don't
kids,
let- it
your
don't-
wife. Just get out, and maybe he did have herpes. Could have been actual exposure like
Man,
this girl made
if
him
I
have.
ain't do it, I ain't do it, and I ain't been in the breaking for nothing.
But that goes back to somebody who got something to lose.
No.
You got a
I'm
contract.
gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
So
So
there-
if I ain't do it, I'm not admitting to it.
Right, so what I'm saying, but it's certain people with certain statuses who have stuff that's gonna lose. It's the same thing with Jay-Z, Beyonce, whoever. Them people with certain statuses. Usher, if
Well,
this
guess
happened
what?
in
So now-
2012,
so now you-
when
so-
confessions and stuff came out. I think.
So now you admitting the guilt that you didn't do that they can pull back out on you at a later date and say you did it to tear you down anyway.
You ain't
If I pay you hush money on something that I didn't do,
Mhm.
now they can pull it back out like they if this again, now they can pull it back out and say you did it anyway. So what did I pay for?
But then again, if you look at who we are, what's the difference between Bill Cosby? He just got drugged through the mud, lost millions of dollars, gave a million, and he didn't do nothing, and he fought, still paying lawyers, and he still didn't do nothing.
So guess what? I'm going out like Bill Cosby.
Me personally,
I ain't
don't know.
admitting to nothing I ain't do. You can
So-
drag whatever you want to drag. I don't care what you say.
So you think Bill is doing the right thing by not by well he I believe he's doing
To
the right
me,
thing
if you
myself.
didn't do it, you doing the right thing.
Unless you got something to lose, now you're using two different things. What happens if you got something to lose? You got certain status.
Oh, if I got
That went out the window. Now what I'm
no,
trying to say.
it's not because you keep cutting me off.
Go ahead.
If I didn't do it, I'm gonna lose whatever I got.
So let's just say somebody come out and say you raped the young girl, you did some R. Kelly stuff. You got a daughter in high school. No, listen, hold on.
I'm gonna answer for you
Go
before
ahead.
you answer the
Yeah,
question. I'm not admitting to it, and whatever happened behind that happened.
And your daughter getting harassed.
Man,
all
you ain't
this
heard
stuff.
a word I said, did you?
I don't know.
I guess you can't hear.
Yeah, but
I can answer before you even ask the question.
When it comes
Whatever,
to that-
all that stuff you talking about didn't
Yeah.
happen, that's what's gonna happen.
When it comes to that, I think, well, like I said, it'd be certain statuses. I think when you got a certain status, you just have to understand that.
I'm speaking for me.
Yeah, I think. I know that's what I'm saying.
So I guess you admit to it. You gonna say you did it and you didn't.
If I had a certain status that I had to figure out to get away, to get it off, if it's something that could potentially affect something in a negative way,
So
then
you-
yeah, I probably would.
So you a moral compromising type of person then? Is that what you're saying?
If we all compromise morals, it depends what are you compromising them for. That's the difference. We all compromise our morals. It depends what are your risks and why are you compromising. That's the
Sometimes
difference.
some people don't compromise morals, they just don't care.
Sometimes you got to think about what's the effects on other people. I think.
Right, but some people don't care. Some people do care, but compromise their morals.
Yeah, you can care.
Since y'all said that,
What?
Uh-oh.
let's segue right on into these teens who watched that man drown down in Florida.
I ain't see that video, but
They
what
watch
happened?
this man drown.
Yeah, it was some teenagers, and it was a man. He decided to climb the fence and jump into the lake.
Disabled man.
He's disabled, but while he's disabled, see, there's so much of the story you gotta find out everything. Okay, when they originally aired this story, it was this man, he was disabled. He got in an argument with his fiance, jumped over the fence, and ended up drowning in the water. While these teens stood by and filmed the whole thing. It was like, you dumb ass shouldn't have got in there. We ain't helping you get out. And basically let him drown. Didn't call 911 or nothing.
He died?
Yeah, he died.
Okay.
Now everybody done went off on these kids, let these kids have it. It was like, they should be charged. The police trying to push for charges and everything. Well, now it done came out. Yeah, now it done
It
came
is
out
a charge now. Go ahead.
that the man actually was involved in a hit and run on the little boy. That's
how
the
he
first
got
thing.
disabled because he used.
He got
his hand.
disabled from a gang shootout. He's in a
Oh.
gang. He's supposed to get shot.
They black or white?
He black. He's supposed to
He's
get
black
shot.
too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
He supposed to got shot in the middle of some, you know, doing something he had no business doing. But that's what disabled him. But he was, I guess his trial was coming up or something, so he had that on his mind or something like that, and he decided to jump over the fence and jump into this lake. Now this lake got gators and everything in it.
How old was this guy?
He was 30.
Was he light skinned?
Yeah, got tattoos all over his face. Yeah.
Good.
So the kids basically like, you shouldn't got your ass in there. I'm not jumping in there to save you. It's gators in that, you know.
But they
Like,
didn't call nobody.
they didn't call the police or nothing. It only take 30 to 60 seconds, 2 minutes tops to drown. So people are like, you have so many people on both sides of the fence. People are like, well, the kids should have called morally. You know, how can you not call, you know, 911, this and the third. We talking about a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old.
You asked something that he hit somebody. What happened to that?
Yeah, he supposedly he had it was a hit and run. He was involved there with a little kid, I guess.
At that
So
moment.
No,
So
like
they bring it up this past.
they bring it up, yeah.
Cause
Stop
I'm
bringing up
what they got to do
Stop
with
bringing up
it,
people
man.
past to discredit them.
No, they brought it up to say that's the reason why he went in the pond. Originally, he jumped in the pond because he got in an argument with his wife. They
Hold
said
on,
now
but
he's committing suicide.
All of this really don't matter.
It do.
Hold on.
If you're trying to figure out why he jumped over the fence, that's
Well,
what everybody was
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
figure
no,
out.
no.
They didn't know if, because I didn't even know he jumped over
Well,
the fence.
let's just skip all of that.
Right.
The issue y'all saying is talking about these kids. Should they have done something?
Right, because they was
No.
taping it saying, like, they laughing at him, like, that's what you get.
Hold on.
Instead of calling, just any.
Well, hold on. But one minute the police want you to get involved in situations, and one minute they don't. It's not them kids' job to save nobody.
And that's what they said.
They are not 911. They ain't none of that. So
But
whatever
they
they,
could've called 911.
more, I mean, should they have helped? I mean, from a human standpoint.
That's what they saying, morally,
Right.
they should
Yeah,
have
but there should not be no penalty.
It's
for
a
it.
charge. They got misdemeanor. They trying to charge him with a misdemeanor.
There should never be no charge. Is these
no,
black
I'm gonna
kids?
tell you what the charge gonna be if you witness a death and not report it.
Yeah.
Because they watched him drown, but they never called. They taped it and laughed and giggled and videotaped that, but they never called 911 just to even say the man went under.
I thought it was if you witness a crime.
No, a death.
That's some bullshit.
That's kind of.
Well, I'm just saying that's the
Cracked
charge.
out.
they
That's
came up
some
with.
bullshit.
They say the pursuit of application of criminal charges against these individuals under a little-known Florida statute that ensures require a person to report a death.
They're
But
supposed
he
to
wasn't
report
dead.
it. No, he was when he drowned. That's what they said because eventually he's dead. So
Right.
now it's
So they never ever said anything?
You know what? If I was a lawyer, I'm gonna say this. I went live, and this is me reporting. I told everybody on here, look at this fool right here.
They didn't go live. They had a videotape, and the videotape surfaced later. They didn't go live on Facebook.
Who had the tape? Who the tape come from?
I don't know all that. That's kind of like the Usher thing. I don't know all that.
They need to learn
Who
that.
leaked?
They need to learn. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
But I'm just saying that's the way the story is going.
But I'm saying that's still some BS for you to charge.
They trying to, but I'm just saying they pushing hard for it, and that's what they saying. They might go with a misdemeanor charge for reporting a death. They trying to find something.
Oh, it was 5 boys.
Oh,
They said
I
it was
don't
a
know.
2-minute
It was a
long
group
video.
of them. I don't
It was
know how
5
long.
teenage boys between the ages of 14 and 16 can be heard laughing as the man struggles to stay afloat.
Well, they ain't fine.
Well, how do you get when somebody is not a? I don't agree with that law. That's a stupid.
Yeah, that's bull.
If I personally try to kill myself and I run and hop over a fence, get in a pond, and find out, dang, I'm down, but I jumped in on purpose. How do you then charge me for me doing that? Because I didn't call you and let you know. Why do I need to call you and let you know what he did? It ain't like somebody beat him up. It ain't like
It's
somebody
because
shot him.
of that extra, you know, that they take that and
Yeah.
laugh and all
No,
that.
because I don't think that would be the law. Because I think if they would have
They
taken
didn't take the
see
laugh. They didn't know that he was gonna drown and die.
I'm just saying that's why I think
And
that
even
the
if they
charge
did-
is coming in
Yeah, and even if
because
they
of the
didn't take-
extra factor of
Laughter.
this is out there that this
The
is what I
sister
did.
posted the video on Facebook. She received the video of her brother's drowning.
Oh, I
And
gotta
she
be my
posted
sister.
it on Facebook. But she said they reported they filed a missing person report on July 12th, 3 days after he'd already drowned. The family did.
So they
did-
never even said anything. Wow. They watched him drowning.
Hold on,
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
It
hold on.
happened on July the 9th. It
Oh,
happened
they
July
did.
the
They
9th.
watched him drown.
Hold on, hold on.
Even
So-
after they recorded
That's
the
a
video
problem.
and witnessed him drown, they did nothing to alert the authorities.
That's the
Hold on,
problem.
so pause. Where's the girlfriend at in all this?
his fiance? She
What?
wasn't there. They reported him missing. They didn't know that whatever he did.
I want to know how these teens even end up in the same place with this man. First of all,
Where is this at?
Right, it's in Florida.
No, I mean, where is it at? Was it in a lake or something?
It was a gated off. Like he climbed over the gate.
So they shouldn't have been there either. Is this a place they should have been?
They
at?
probably wasn't over the gate.
They're
He
not getting
climbed
charged.
over.
Yeah, they wasn't over the
Charged
gate.
with not reporting the crime, so they wasn't doing nothing else that they wasn't, they wasn't breaking the law, doing nothing else besides not reporting the crime.
Oh.
But
But
people were saying the kids should have jumped in there after him. I'm not.
No, they could have reported it. No, I ain't heard that. People were saying that.
Yeah, it was like you supposed to at least try to help. No, this guy was 6'8".
At least call.
We're talking about
That's
a
what I
teenager. When
said.
somebody can't swim, they panic.
But my thing is this.
You're
They
gonna try
still
to
jump in the pond.
Hold on, hold
Why am I
on.
gonna jump in there
The
saying
point-
you and you did?
The point everybody missing is they want to charge these teens for not having human moral compassion, but when it comes to any other incident, human moral compassion has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like police say that on the morning he drowned. He got into a verbal altercation with his mother and possibly his fiance, during which he told his fiance to leave the house. His fiance left the home at 12:40. Based on the video, he went into the water at 12:50 and then drowned. He was in the water struggling for 1 or 2 minutes for the video portion.
So he was gone for 10 minutes and killed himself. So he went on the suicide.
That's what it sounded like.
So if you going to go suicide, you want me to tell my son to jump over and help you try to kill yourself?
No,
Who
they
you
saying that I'm just saying she's saying what somebody else said, but they
Yeah,
felt like it should have just been reported. They should have, instead of videotaping, you see somebody out in the water, call and get help for them. That's what they saying they should have done.
Oh, but when the kids pull out a camera on the police, when the police finna do something, then they want to tell them to put their phones down.
You don't record nothing.
Like, man, I ain't, next subject.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about local news. I know y'all tired of talking about
I'm
this,
talking about
but
it's shop talk.
they had a rally yesterday about Ray Tenzin because because they're not gonna retry the third time.
Right. They'll just let you go. This ain't gonna happen.
Hold on, they say Black Lives Matter had a rally, and then those in favor of Tenzin had a rally.
Yeah. Well, no, that one is
His
tomorrow.
feet.
That's
That's
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Oh,
Because tomorrow is the final wing training again, or whatever.
And
Tomorrow's the
they
final
rally.
day. So they gonna both have the ones for him, the ones against him tomorrow.
They both at the same day.
Yeah, the same day. I don't know if it's the same location, but they both gonna have. They're gonna be at the same location. The ones that's for him and the ones that.
Well,
Who set this up?
Hold on. Let me say
Who
this.
said that?
No, also, this ain't fuck some joking shit.
Cause sometimes they do that.
Basically, what's going on in America, and y'all better pay attention, it is race baiting. From this Ray Tenzin thing
Yes.
to this Floyd Mayweather fight, all this stuff going on, they doing a whole bunch of race baiting. So for black people and white people, don't get involved in that. Do not get involved in that. That's how they probably hope they clash and it be.
That's
a
what
whole
I'm saying.
thing.
Who set? That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Who set this up? Even if y'all do want to do it on the same day, y'all need to go on one side of the town. Y'all need to go on the other side of the town. Y'all better not both be in no damn city hall telling we both fight for rights.
But you know how they do that? Like, say if it's some Trump supporters, or say if it's people against Trump, we're going to go down and support. You know what I'm saying? It's people. It's always
Yeah, but y'all making a rally
So-
together about.
So
let's
where is the Tenzin rally location supposed to be?
I'm sorry, I don't have that.
I wish you
can't
had
remember.
that.
It's downtown.
I need to know exactly where.
Yeah, she about to find out right now.
That's it.
Tenzin rally tomorrow.
Yeah, the one tomorrow. Probably the courthouse.
Me personally, I'm not gonna say give up on it, but I think it's a lost cause. I don't know what you're fighting for anymore. Me personally, I don't know what you're fighting. You're not gonna fight for equal rights with this because it's already thrown out the courses. Even though you're trying to get a retrial again, you see they're not gonna let it go. So I'm not saying don't fight for your rights as a black man or whatever happened. I'm saying this trial right here, they already is over.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At
This
the
one is
end of
over.
the day, ain't none of these police going to jail. I don't care what they do.
At Sawyer Point tomorrow at 6.
For who? The
Support Ray Tenzin.
Both.
They both
Monday, the group support Ray Tenzin. Wait a
That's
minute,
Monday.
Monday.
No, I'm telling you, that is
We'll
both
meet
of them.
for a prayer walk and vigil starting at 6 p.m. at
Who
Sawyer
praying?
Point. Then it say on Saturday, Black Lives Matter
Oh, so there's
will
two
be
different days.
No, it's not. They both gonna be there. Like
on
you go
Fountain
to the
Square
top.
at 5. Separate rallies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it is different. So we better have
It's
everybody.
different
I thought
times.
they
Is
were
it
saying they
different?
both.
Is they
No,
both? If they the
weddings
same
already
day?
happened though. No, Saturday, one
Yesterday
yesterday
was-
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of race baiting going on.
Okay,
that we
it
have
is.
to pay attention.
All lives matter to me. But I think it's real.
Hold
big
on,
to say.
Matter of fact, since we talking about police shootings, the one in
That's
Minnesota,
next. Yeah.
the one in Minnesota, where now all of a sudden, this is interesting. Now all of a sudden, oh, shout out to Pacquiao too. Anyway, I'll tell you why. But basically, the woman up there in Minneapolis, Minnesota, got killed, shot by a cop.
Australian woman.
Australian woman.
She from Australia.
She's from Australia.
That's why she.
I'm calling my question. She Is she visiting or she just an Australian?
She live
nigga?
here.
She's an
She's
Australian
from
woman.
Australia. That's
Oh,
her
but she live here.
nationality is
Okay, but she-
Australian.
Hold on, but what's interesting, the same thing I tell black people. The whole thing is the Australian Prime Minister had a problem with that situation. So now the police chief up there has resigned. And he's saying that this is a messed up situation. Basically, like the cops shouldn't have done that. I don't agree what's going on, I guess, with the police force. And he resigned.
She.
She resigns.
Yeah.
But when it's a situation down here that happens when a black person get killed by a white cop, there's none of that going on. But this was, I guess a white on white, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But what was the
I'm not
shooting?
sure. He's Somalian.
Somalian. But anyway, a white person get killed, let alone a white woman get killed by police. And now he want to resign. Prime Minister from Australia has a problem. That's the problem with a lot of black Americans, since you want to be black Americans, and even African Americans, but don't want to be Africans. You don't have a country behind you to have your back. When
Somebody said that in the
when,
joke.
when something like, no, but it's the truth, when something like that goes wrong. Because let them do something to an Asian, the whole Asia be here, or Korea, they'd have that whole country have a problem to be something going, something done about it. And that's basically what's going on with this situation. And yeah, she from Australia, and I said shout out to Pacquiao, because that old Jeff Homeboy, he from Australia too, and they robbed my boy Pacquiao in that fight. And I don't like that. But anyway, I just have to throw that in on some BS. But yeah, but that's what goes on with that. But it's funny how that, when it's them, it's a whole, they ain't even have to rally. A motherfucker quit their job without one rally.
That's what I was thinking
The
too.
mother ain't hold a sign or say nothing. It was a
backed out
phone
quick.
call.
She backed out right.
Yeah, she got up there.
I'm curious. She resigned, but she's not the. She
She
was
the
the
police
shooter,
chief.
but she's
She
not
the
the
police
shooter.
chief.
No.
No, but she know all the flack gonna fall back on her.
And it's been other shootings, so.
So
and
it's
she
been
was
other
out of
shooters.
town.
It's been other shooters in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Basically-
So they've been trying to get her, so now it's like, okay, we got you now.
Basically, they had to do something to appease that prime minister over
Well,
there.
yeah.
Because if they didn't, most likely there would have been some economic something would have went on.
Do you think that we don't have nobody come from Africa because
That's-
Africa is
that's
mostly
what-
white now?
No, we don't have nobody come from Africa because we don't claim African.
Right.
We are Americans, black Americans, and whatever, then African Americans. No, you ain't claiming I'm African.
We soul Americans.
Basically, we don't have no backing here. That's why when somebody do something to us, who gonna do something? They can do that, but that's why they do what they want to do to us. That's why you got Ray Tinton and all the rest of these cops going free.
That's a very deep thought for y'all to sit there and let that marinate. Who looks after the black people in America? What country stands up? What country stands up? And when I say y'all like country, y'all live in America. No. When like you said, Asian, then an Asian.
What are we?
We hear about the fall.
Hold on. What if we claim to be black Americans, then you gotta find black America to back you.
Yep.
And if you ain't got no strong economical force or whatever, strong economical force behind you, nah. Or military behind you, you
Like
don't.
where we supposed to go?
So
Who
is
we
that our
supposed to
fault?
look
No,
to?
ain't know where we supposed to
Who
go.
we supposed to look to? I'm saying like.
Ourselves.
If y'all want to know the truth,
you look
I mean,
to
we
black-
got to. We can't keep
Yeah, you
saying
look to black-
African Americans,
But
but
you
if
know-
something happens to us, we can't go to Africa. and
because
get,
we don't claim African.
but it's bigger than that. I'm gonna put y'all some knowledge. This my Tim Snackers. It's bigger than all that. It's bigger than that. They set this up by design. It's set up by design to be that way. We don't even have a heritage. We don't have a heritage. Mexicans got a heritage. Chinese got a heritage. Where you think about what they food. What is our heritage? What do we eat?
But what's
what do
funny-
we eat? We eat soul food, which was derived from what? When they used to throw out the oil and mix all this stuff. That's what we eat. We don't have a
You
true
know what's
heritage
funny?
of our own people.
You know what's
our
funny?
own culture. What is our culture?
No. You know what's funny? We all accept and claim or whatever, except the fact that we was slaves, been enslaved from Africa, but we don't claim Africa. But you accept that you were slaves, your ancestors were slaves
I
from
don't accept
Africa.
that my slaves were no.
But you don't want to accept Africa. That's
My
very
ancestors-
interesting if you really look at that.
My ancestors weren't no slaves.
That is
They
like
got kidnapped.
that is like saying
made
your
work.
parents are Irish from wherever they from, but you don't claim to be Irish. You claim to be.
But that's what I'm saying.
I ain't Italian. I'm American, but all your people is from Italy.
But that's why I said we kind of help them help us destroy ourselves. From African booty scratchers, from all that type of stuff, talking about ourselves. Don't like dark skin, don't like our hair the way it is. We killed our own selves with it, from them helping us kill ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
They told us what was, or even the religion here, Christianity. If you really look back, that was not over there. All that stuff goes back to what they put on us. Our last names, Malcolm X. Those are not our names.
It's just something real. No, this is real good from one of our Caucasian friends out here, Amanda Huff Johnson. She put, I think you have an awesome culture. Don't believe that you don't. So my question is, what is our culture from your point of view, man?
All right, put that on there too. But go ahead. With that being said, we don't even have our own real last names. My last name is Stanley. Ain't no damn African's name, no damn Stanley. What the hell are you talking about? Ain't no Stanleys over in Africa. I have a slave master name, and that's why Malcolm X was one of the realest people ever. And I'm not saying what he's saying, shoot him up, bang, bang, bang. I'm saying the theories that came with that. That no, if you see a Chinese man with a last name, if you see Wong Jackson, there's a problem. Ain't no damn Wong Jacksons out there. Ain't no Wong Smith. You know that Asian line when you at the register. Can I get your last name? Wong Smith. Shut up. Your last name is Zing or something. But I'm just saying. But that messes with your. But Russians, they got a. I'm taking it up there because I'm up there right now. The Russians, they got a Russian last name. Everybody got their own culture when you hear their last name except blacks. We are Smiths, Johnsons, Robinsons. Those are our slave masters.
Because we claim African American.
We claim American, not no
Black
African.
American.
Yeah, we claim Black American, not African. Ain't no
She put
African.
the answer up there.
What's her answer? I'm sorry.
Family, big families, a lot of tradition, food, clothes, music, invention, change. I mean, I could go on and on.
No, that's cool.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm glad you said that. But a lot of inventions that we have invented, we don't get the
We don't get paid.
credit for.
True.
A lot of our inventions have been taken.
But even with that being said, a lot of stuff you're saying, food, traditions, clothes, music, all that stuff is now. When it comes to like actually hearing rhythms and drums from Africa, you hear that in the bass music, but you don't hear us playing that in our culture. If that makes sense to you. You see people wearing dashikis now, but they use it for fashion, not the real thing. A lot of our stuff is for trendiness and fashion. We don't use it for the actual culture behind it. Even like, what was it, the rosemary beads, when they used to do that? You know what I'm talking about, the rosemary beads with the little cross on it? That, I think that's Catholic, if I'm not mistaken. They got so upset because that became a hip-hop trend. Where you were wearing something of their culture as a trend. That was disrespectful to them. That's what I'm saying. We don't have a culture set like that.
But I'm also saying this, when she said like the clothes, that's not our culture because we don't make the clothes. We just buy the clothes.
Well, we designed it, but
who did what black designer designed it?
P did it.
What? Now keep going. Now how many of us wear Sean John?
I wear Sean John. I got Sean John when I ain't got right now, but I wear Sean John.
Who you seen on?
Who Big wear Sean John? He did it for Rockaware was one of them.
Nobody wears Sean John.
Rockaware was one of them. You talking about now? I mean, I'm talking about that made it. Sean John Rockaware, Nelly had apple bottoms, but I don't know if you can say they actually designed. But is that a part of our? See, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying our culture is. We don't have African culture. We have Black American culture. That's what we have.
Right.
We have Black American culture. We don't have like Mexicans. They got tortillas and they got. 5th day of May, well, Cinco de Mayo, they got all types of stuff that they can go back to their heritage and pull out from back in their country. You got people from Italy. You can go to their country. All the stuff they got, the breads, all that type of stuff.
But no, she responded to
Well, I'm sorry.
She put a lot of inventions were taken from the real inventor, a white person from a white person. Think about everything we are learning of Telsa.
I mean, that's true. I mean, look at Facebook. He stole that from them. Facebook was stolen. But I agree